Palestinian terrorists have struck again. They've killed an Israeli-American citizen in yet another deadly attack in the West Bank. So far this year, more than 20 Israelis have died in an ongoing wave of terror attacks.
Well, with the Muslim holy month of Ramadan approaching, officials fear more attacks are coming. Security experts are concerned that the escalating attacks could indicate a third Intifada on the rise. CBN Middle East correspondent Julie Stahl has more.
Palestinian terrorists shot and killed American citizen Ilan Ganeles on a main Israeli highway near the Palestinian Arab town of Jericho. The terrorists then shot at another car, set theirs on fire, and fled in another vehicle. After Monday's murders of two Israeli brothers, there's talk this recent violence could lead to a third intifada or uprising.
The general big picture is one of, I'd say, at least 3 months of continuous terror attacks by different Palestinian organizations and responses and countermeasures by Israeli security forces.
Former IDF spokesman Jonathan Conricus says this could lead to what he called a rolling escalation.
We're coming into the month of Ramadan, which historically speaking, even though it's a holy month for Muslims, historically speaking, it's a month of terror for Israelis.
Monday's attack sparked unprecedented Israeli retaliation that resulted in widespread condemnation.
I understand the hard feelings, but this isn't the way. We can't take the law into our own hands. Israel's government, the State of Israel, IDF, the security forces, they're the ones who need to crush our enemies.
U.S. State Department spokesman Ned Price expressed U.S. concern about the weekend violence and Israeli rioting.
It is imperative that Israel and the Palestinians work together to de-escalate tensions and to restore calm.
Shai Golan, who heads a settlement council in biblical Judea and Samaria, also known as the West Bank, condemned the rioting and said it's not the way of settlement leaders.
To take the law into one's hands and burn things, this is not the way of Judaism, not the way of the Jews. There is a state, and only the state will manage these events.
Julie Stahl, CBN News, Jerusalem.
Well, it's hard to imagine living in that kind of society, that kind of environment, where your enemy literally has celebrations whenever you're murdered. That is what the current situation is, and it's not current. It's been around for a long time. It's been around for decades. The idea that people would pass out sweets in celebration of murder is absolutely abhorrent, but that is what is happening today.